Hi, today we're going to smoke pork butt in the barrel house cooker here, and this is going to be fun. It's going to take probably, I'm guessing, around 8 hours or so for the total cook. But what I did is, here's our pork butt. It's about 9.5 pounds. So I washed it, patted it dry, and then I put olive oil on it, and then we're using a Kansas City Cowtown, the Squeal hog rub. I just generously put that all over the pork butt. But this barrel house cooker, it has a damper right here, so you push the damper closed, and then I filled this full, and then I pulled about a quarter out, put it in my charcoal chimney, and lit it here. So then you'll just pour the lit briquettes back over here, like that. And so the briquettes in here, with the damper, the way we're going to have it set, they'll probably burn 5 to 6 hours or so. So at some point I'll probably do a cold change. But with the damper closed still, you set the barrel house right on top, like that. So the temperature will range in the cooker to right around 275 degrees up to 300, vary. But before I get too carried away, I have my rack in the middle. I'm going to use some apple, just some wood pellets. I'll put down in here. So this is the rack, and we're going to cook it right here in the middle. So we'll just do that. And now that we have the barrel all situated, you set this damper to the elevation where you are at. So where we're at, it calls for 2 dots. See, there's all those dots. But we'll have it right there, so 2 dots are showing, and then that'll be great. But yeah, look at that. I can smell those wood chips already. But here it is. These are hangers, so you can hang it off the H frame is what it's called. It goes on the top. You can position these hooks and hang it. But since we're doing this pulled pork, and I'm going to wrap it after it gets to 150, I just figured we'll just do the whole cook on the grill. So I'm just using that to set it down in there. So we'll just leave it like that. We'll set the lid on, and then what I'm going to do is in an hour I'll spritz it with, I do a mixture, half apple juice, half apple vinegar, apple cider vinegar, half and half, and I'll spritz it, and then we'll be back in after the 2-hour mark to check the temperature and spritz it again. So we'll see you back. Okay, this is starting to smell delicious. We're at the 2-hour mark, so let's see how it's doing. I got the temperature probe in here, but let's look at this, and then I'll... Whoa, look at that. Let the smoke clear a little bit so you can get... Yeah, that looks like it's doing great. Let's mist it a little bit with the apple juice and apple cider vinegar. We'll do that. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Let's put the lid back on. I got my probe in. It's at 117 degrees right now. We're going to bring it up to 150, and at that point we'll pull it out. I'll probably do my cold change then. We'll wrap it in tin foil. But I'm guessing probably another 2 hours. So we'll check on it here in an hour or so and see how it's doing at that point. So we'll see. Okay, we're ready. It's at 150, so it's time to pull it off. And then we're going to wrap it. It's been cooking for about 3 hours and 45 minutes, so that was pretty good. But let me turn that off for now. Look at that. Delicious. Wow. Get a glove, and we'll pull this temperature probe out. Just kind of let it hang there, but grab this tool. I'll use this, and then a glove, and let's pull this out here and set it on this tin foil. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's huge.
So I'm gonna get these out of here. So, and I got some heavy duty tin foil that I'm gonna have to, I'm making a little just have one sheet because I want to pour some of this apple juice over this. And then we're going to double wrap it. Get some of this on here. Like that. Fold this up. I'm going to put one more layer on here, but I just kind of wanted to show you this process. I have, let's look at the briquettes. Yeah, they might have about another hour. It's more ashy on the one side than the other, but I have my charcoal chimney going here, so we're going to change the briquettes at this point too. So I'll finish wrapping this up while the briquettes are going, and then we'll start the second half of the cook. So we'll see. Okay, I got the pork butt all wrapped up in the tin foil. Like I put a little apple juice in it. We done that, but I got so excited. I guess I lit some more briquettes in the charcoal chimney. When I do my Dutch ovens, when I do a cold change, they're burned out. But this, I pulled it off. There was still a bunch left in there, so it probably had another hour to 2 hours, maybe cook time. So I just kind of put more coals in here and we're good. We're just off and running again. So I'm thinking this will do about another 4 hours for this part. Let's set this back down in here. Like that. Then I can feed my probe through here. And we'll just kind of watch it, and I want to get it up to about 200, 202 degrees or so. So at that point, it'll we'll take it off and get the pulled pork going. So we'll see. We're ready. It's at 202. Let's get this out. It smells delicious. Let me turn off my probe. Yeah, so this has been cooking 3 hours since we done the cold change and wrapped it. So a total of 7 hours. So that's pretty good. I thought 8, but yeah, it's just been going good. And what I did is when I put the new briquettes in there, this temperature gauge right here, it always reads cooler than what's actually cooking in the barrel house cooker, because the temperature gauge is at the top and there's these vent holes which cools it down. So if this is reading around 250-ish, that's the temperature I like to cook it at. When I done the briquette change, it was just reading around 200 and it would never really go up. So what I did is I opened the damper all the way to full for like 10 or 15 minutes. It got more airflow. It got those briquettes cooking a little bit better, and then the temperature thing went a little bit above 250 there on the lid. So then I just put it right back to my elevation setting, and it held that temperature the whole 3 hours that we've done the cook since I wrapped it. So that was great. It really performed good. But yeah, the way this smells, I mean, this is cooking great. But let me pull this out, and then I'll give you a look down inside so you can kind of see the coals. But see, there's a lot of burn time. I don't know if you can tell that, but yeah, there's a couple more hours worth of cook time in those briquettes. So I'm gonna let this rest for about 30 minutes. And at that point, we'll be ready to tear it up. So we'll see. Okay, let's see how this pork turned out. It smells delicious. Throw this apart. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty dang good. Look at all that juice down in there. Yummy. Look at that. Just pulls right apart. Oh, yeah. Delicious. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. That's so good. So this was a 7-hour cook. 4 on the grill, 3 wrapped up. Yeah, that smells good. I'm gonna sample a piece. I don't need a fork. I want to get some of that. Like that. That is so good. Look, it has a nice smoke ring right around the edge. Beautiful. This turned out great. I'm really impressed with the barrel house cooker. It cooked great through the whole thing. And yeah, it works so good. I'll have a link in the description for the barrel house cooker. Check it out. I have other videos using the barrel house cooker. But yeah, this is delicious. be sure and try a pulled pork. It takes a while, but it's well worth it. So I hope you like this video. We'll see you next time.